5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
You and me, Baptiste. You and me.
Time to tango.
Saddle.
Toughen you up. Let's go. Completely healed. Vamos, esculachar!
Team kill. Receive my aid.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て Ladies and gentlemen,
/
Score 1-0.
GR.
Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Let's be honest. That could have gone better. But we can still turn it around.
Actuating the barrier.
The objective is now
Barrier unsuccessful. Let's take them out.
Oh, let's break it. Vamos, esculachar!
Good. You should swing by too.
Take everything from them. Tear victory from your grasp. I've got you in my sights.
Victory. Play of the game.
Are you going to the gym when we get back?
No way. Today's my cheat day. I'm gonna eat a whole apple pie and sleep.
Cheat day? Is that allowed?
Of course. My workout, my rules.
Hoi!
They say the outlaw's ghost
Hello.
still stalks those cursed flames. They say the outlaw's ghost. They say
5,
the outlaw's
4,
ghost.
3,
The outlaw's
2,
ghost.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
We have an understanding. They say the outlaw's ghost still.
I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation. Actuating the barrier!
Do something!
Echo here.
Now you see me? Now you
Do something!
They never know.
30 seconds remaining.
That one's on the house. Stand your ground. This one's ours. You took out. Whoa! I'm actually on fire!
Round 1 complete. Score 0-0. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
The doctor is in, and he's looking good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload. Play of the game.
escapes at all.
Bandage? Do you want a bandage?
Have some loot, have some loot, have some loot, have some loot.
Five,
Have some
four,
loot, have some
three,
loot, have some loot,
two,
have some loot,
one. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
You see me? Now you don't. Anale.
Let's get loud. Heel to this beat. Party time, let's go!
We need to take out that. Barricades moving. Keep up.
Oh, you don't like this song?
You're all weak!
Oh yeah, we've taken the lead.
Stay alive for me.
Check your head.
Enemy turret.
I'll turn it up.
Put your back into it. Follow them. They outnumber us. Careful. Show them what you've got. Help me.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
We're moving.
¡Pide mal suyo!
Let's get loud.
Este medio subió. Everyone feeling better? Be careful. What's up?
I want that robot back. Let's go.
Peak performance. Someone has to keep you alive.
Let's fall down!
They've taken the robot.
Hello.
Have some loose,
Hey.
have some Lucy. Oh. Let's get some healing beats going.
Watch for that sniper.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Light them up.
Makers and moves!
The robot.
Stop them pushing! And do it now!
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
Got the sniper ahead!
Have some Lucy. Oh.
No one can hide from my sight.
Letting out the welcome back.
Let's get this on the road!
Enough of you.
would love to go to the night market after this.
Hello.
Greetings. 5, 4. Round 1. Capture the objective.
I require assistance. Clear out. Dodge this. You are in disguise. This is our objective now. Hello. Justice reigns from above. Restoring balance. Team, hold the point. Contact. The breeze brings relief. Dodge this. Let the Kitsune guide you! Justice reigns from above! Sometimes it takes two. Guys over. I'm on fire! Precision and control. I'm taking off! I'm on fire! Hello. Rocket barrage incoming! And you thought I was rusty. Greetings. It's go time! I've got you. Heroes never die. Get down. Thanks for the boost. Clear out. It really was the honor of a lifetime. Soothing your wounds.
I've got you in.
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
Hello.
Stay close. I can't hear you if you stray.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Superior firepower's good, but superior brain power's better. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective. Solid work. Keep it going. Area denial.
stronger?
Hello. Establishing aerial position.
Dispersing. I'm on fire!
Thanks for the assist.
I'm on top of the world! Nerf this!
Team Riveters, greetings. Hello.
Scattering your capabilities! Here they are. Get ready.
Heat check confirmed. I will not wait.
This ends now.
Play of the game.
for the assist.
Power means nothing if you do not put it to use.
Greetings. Hello. Hello.
No one's a natural. We all have to put in the work.
Yep. Speedway, Southside.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the pace.
Southside though, whipping out the Naga. Unfortunately, I feel like you can't really play the Malga into their support comp.
No, I don't think so either.
Their backline, the Moira limited heals and the Mercy focusing on the DPS. We have Valve on the side of Speedway. I don't know how it gets you there. And Meteor Strike. Yeah. Ready for it? It ults me. They're gonna have time for one more fight here.
Yeah, I definitely think they can.
Speedway is just open up.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
And they managed to save the Valkyrie that fight as well. We could see a mid-fight Meteor Strike here if he farms it.
Yeah, you could go for it.
We're getting staggered.
Oh, I'm not even out.
What's the hold up? Get that thing moving.
Yeah, that's a really dominant round for Speedway.
I think Southside needs to make some changes. I don't really feel like I'm out Castle's very good.
I trusted the Orisa. That's
yeah, I don't know why they switched off Orisa, especially in the gym. I think they just need to find an out for Forest so they can get their backline.
Yeah, I agree.
In order so they can support their tank.
I mean, all Farah really has to do is keep her distance from the Malga, and he's not a threat.
Yeah.
and their DPS aren't really doing the work that they should be.
Oh, I can hear you now. Nice.
For
Let's see what we might come up on here.
I don't see them sticking on Mother here. Yeah, they go Zarya.
We're getting a soldier and Sombra switch here
You are the
too.
one making
Yeah, they're whole comp except for the
Definitely what I think
except for the
Southside needs if they want to have a
the
chance here.
strongest woman in the world.
Yeah, Sombra's actually
You
kind of
must
huge for the
do
Doomfist.
best in pushing humanity.
Yeah, they can put that in first, and the soldier can keep the flank sort of far if he does his outs right.
More field
But
research.
if I'm Speedway here, I'm not worried. I think they should do what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm Speedway, I don't let them breathe, honestly. Just keep pushing
Hello
it.
there.
Yeah.
Привет. 5, 4.
I mean, Speedway, they have games to play with. They're already up one. Just rolling out.
Preparing your cellular link.
Good hack on the Doomfist. Yeah, sorry, getting very low in the bubbles. Yeah, she just out. They don't have res. That might just be a fight win
Yeah,
for
she should have
Speedway.
Very big, yeah.
The rest of the team falls apart.
They don't have time for like one last. Yeah, a lot of time for like one last fight, but it's not gonna be.
Yeah, they can stagger Doomfist though.
Together.
Or not Doomfist, Soldier
Soldier,
76.
yeah. Yeah, they're definitely. He just.
Yeah.
That's huge for Speedway.
They didn't push it though during that fight.
No. He did a big contest for a bit, but it's not what they're gonna need. Yeah, team is a team in here.
Yeah, Southside isn't really good for this game.
Zarya's doing great levels here.
Big pick off this on, bro.
Big for Speedway, yeah.
It's a good pick, although it gets res. Yeah, this Zarya is very, very selfish with her bubbles, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, she's just leaving it right there to try.
Yeah.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Yeah, this might just be over. That might be the map. Yeah. 2-0 Speedway.
Yeah, I think there just needs to be more. If Southside wants a chance, they really just need to recognize the threats more and play as a team.
Yeah.
Speedway is just gonna keep doing.
Play of the game.
Just demonic getting the play again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Alright, I'm Brayden, and I'm here with Clayton here, and we're gonna go watch Game 3 for Speedway vs. Southside. What are you thinking about this next map?
I mean, Speedway has proven time and time again throughout their season and throughout playoffs that they are a strong team.
Yeah.
Southside is down 2-0. they need to find the answer to this Doomfist and Sojourn for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think Speedway is a very reliable team right now, and they're playing their outs. I just think we need to see a bit more adaptability from Southside here.
Yeah,
we see the Orisa pick going to Doomfist.
Yeah, we were talking about that last map. No, for sure. I like the Orisa. The Ana is probably going to get picked out by the Doomfist.
Bat, yeah.
Or Bat now. Okay.
I'm not really sure why we're going. I don't know. Tracer's very good in the meta, but I don't know how they're gonna actually play with push around Kiriga Mercy here.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's really nobody on their team that's like super diveable.
That's what I'm saying. I just feel like Mercy's just gonna fly away or
yeah,
TP or Suzu out.
They all have.
But we'll see how they play this here.
No block on the Doomfist. Yeah, Reaper's very low.
Yeah, Speedway
he goes down super early.
Very huge for them.
Yeah, no, that's good. And
going back when we can.
One pick, the whole team follows. No heal on the side of south side. Might just be over.
Kiriga's trying to kill us up, but not much they can do when they're down so much. Yeah, it's a clean sweep fight for Speedway there.
Yeah, they're back on the.
And they get res, so they're not staggered. That's huge.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the Baptiste pick. The Zen is just way too.
Far been really pressure here, it's really good for them.
Way too easy of a target. It's really risky.
Sojourn gonna slide though. She's kind of just chilling up here. Just need to be careful and recognize that she needs to rotate out here though. She forced out.
Far is good here.
Even right now.
Yeah, Far is huge pick for Far. Yeah,
I feel like they could have forced the Pharah out there, but there was really no play to enforce it. Like, she got criminal multiple times, but they just let her back out on high ground.
Yeah, I noticed that the Orisa kind of left her team in the dust.
Yeah.
Sojourn was trying to pressure in. We are gonna
hopefully
see Speedway get the check here. We're not big. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a good fight for Southside though. They got a good early pick.
Agreed, yeah. I mean, and they forced a barrage, so.
True. They only really needed Pulse Bomb too.
Yeah, Speedway's ultra coming up on these next phases a little bit though.
Yeah. I noticed that the Baptiste swapped back to Zenyatta. There might be panicking a little bit.
I mean, I don't
no, definitely not.
yeah,
Zen going down super early.
Yeah, Speedway seems to be really big.
Yeah, no, for sure. The Doomfist and the Surge.
We have the robot.
I would love to get an opportunity to listen in on their comms. To see how they focus a target, the Doomfist and the Surge. We're gonna see the Terror Surge on the south side.
I just want to see who first.
Yeah. This is the charge punch. Very killed here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they just took that one. This is very even, I feel. This fight. Big punch. Yeah, no, that might just be the fight. Oh yeah, Kiriko weapon. Social slide though, they're all gonna come. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Everyone got good spawn as well, so shouldn't have to worry about stopping. That's a very, very early pick. That seems to be Snider's game.
Very huge.
So's going down, probably gonna get those though. Yeah, we're gonna see that kill feed.
This ends now.
So's using the OCD.
Overclock?
It's not what we wanted to see.
We really need to get back out here and reset. They're kind of just tripping in the bolts.
Yeah, I agree. This Soj is gonna look to charge rail off here, so I'm gonna try and pick a squishy. Duke is going down. That's big for south side. They are gonna get one more fight on this point. Orisa very low. Yeah, they're gonna take back control of that bot. Probably meet at that corner right there.
Yeah.
All going top right.
Very good, yeah, very good position.
Yeah.
For Speedway.
So they're very. Then back one, very low.
Yeah, I love to see the stuff. They quickly reset and got back, and they immediately got back on the high ground and
definitely
challenged it, so they didn't have to fight low.
They're good at picking a spot to go and just like full setting it.
I imagine they're coming out. I mean, the students that are shooting like
yeah, no, for sure.
As far as constantly getting value out of here,
yeah, that's an unfortunate.
I think June could place this out here though.
Yeah, all it takes is one pick to beat them. We are gonna see the train come out.
Wait out the train. That's huge.
Yeah,
south side.
It's very big. Or Speedway is gonna just fall apart here, unfortunately.
Unfortunate they weren't gonna get out though.
Yeah.
But I mean, with Cole was down, train down, we just.
Speedway's all gonna get close spawn though, so
Kitsune, we just had Terror Surge now.
they can fight mid here.
And from all the fights we've seen so far, Speedway's pretty good at fighting mid side on push.
Yeah. I mean, they really are just trading blows, taking fights and
I just think the fun game is boost and grinding them out. I think it's really easy for Speedway to apply pressure on them.
yeah, definitely. Fortunately, misses a punch on the Widow here. Might die for it. They're not getting any value with these ults, unfortunately. You're gonna see the Valve
side. Oh, but that's huge, huh? That's good. Very I think
I mean, the Bastion swap, we didn't even mention it, but he's coming up on borders.
Yeah. I just think they need to go through the momentum. Right now, it's just like they'll fit a fight, they'll get hit, or they'll go back to normal.
Doesn't find anybody special, unfortunately. Here could go down. That's a good res. Oh, it gets cancelled.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it looks like Speedway's still gonna win this fight.
Again on the same page, closing that out.
I don't think they have touch.
Think I'd ever let you down?
They kind of are forced back there, honestly. It gets punched though.
Yeah. No, still winnable for Speedway, definitely.
Definitely. I think they should get back there.
Has fought alone.
Huge play by
yeah,
Waters.
Cass got too distracted in the back line.
All Speedway's moving back. Yeah, they're so good.
Soldiers, like he's caught it again.
Yeah, I just think this lineage is
yeah, this really is just gonna de-stack boost.
that goes down.
That's very good.
Just what I was looking for.
The Orisa has a surge. Doofus might be able to farm the rest of his meteor strike, and we might see Kitsune here as well.
They got the robot.
Well, Southside is gonna take this fight pretty easily, actually. They won't even have to commit anything, except the coalescence, maybe? Yeah, they need the Lucio for the speed, definitely. That is very good. That's Speedway's bread and butter since everything. Like,
I look after my own.
yeah, it seems like every fight is a bit uneven because of these early picks and staggers. Like this soldier, if they end up getting him, it's gonna be, yeah, he's staggered. Nobody pushing the bottom though, probably for contest, and yeah, that's a 3-0 Speedway. Yeah, GG's in the chat. Definitely a definitely a good match for Speedway.
Play of the game.
Hello? Hey. Hello? Are we good? Excited. I feel like it's gonna be a good match, you know?
I definitely agree with this too. I'm very excited to see Overwatch gameplay today. I haven't gotten a chance to look at it yet, and I'm really excited to see these two teams face each other, especially Snider.
I mean, I played Overwatch earlier today. I was a contender. Granted, I got swept, but you know, it is what it is.
You ended up getting swept, and now you found yourself onto the casting desk with me.
Yes.
I don't think you know this as you're not a Ball State student, but Snider is very important to our program here. And that is because we have two ex-Snider Overwatch players that are currently on our team now.
Hey.
Our Lucio player Gangster is on our main team, and then we also have Jabobbers on our black roster.
That is fire.
Yep. So we're really excited to see what Snider has to offer for us in this game, and basically, I am shaking right now, just being able to like watch this team play. I've heard a lot about how good Snider is. I've heard a lot about how good HSE varsity is. I'm just so excited to see what we can do here.
I haven't heard much about these two teams, but from what you're saying, I'm excited. I'm ready.
Absolutely. I'm not exactly sure what the first map is going to be, but Overwatch, always a banger. So going into this first map, coming from an Overwatch player yourself, Anthony, what do you think you could see either being played or coming out during this game? What are you specifically looking for?
I'm thinking we're gonna have some area control characters, you know. Like you got your Mei, you got your Torb, you got let's see who else. Honestly, I think I feel like Junkrat could also be considered a area control character, at least for DPS. You know, we're probably gonna have a Moira and Lucio with the new meta coming out and all that. I would definitely assume a Lucio would be on the team. Probably for tank, probably gonna be like an Orisa, maybe a Rom or something like that, you know.
Do you think, tank-wise, do you think we're going to be seeing a Mauga at all?
I don't know. He ever since the healing change got implemented, he's kind of fallen off. So
now, let it be said, I haven't entirely been playing Overwatch, watching a ton of Overwatch recently, but when I look at Mauga, I see one thing. That man can eat. I'm going to slide that into our first sponsor today, McDonald's, helping us sponsor through this event that we're having on here. Along with McDonald's, we also have Alienware being a great sponsor. They've done a lot of work with Ball State Esports. Our entire esports center is kitted out in Alienware tech, and it really they've been a great support to us.
I know me personally, like I'm not even sponsored. I'm just a free man, but I do indeed use Alienware a lot. Like, that's where I got my PC from, that's where I got a decent amount of my setup from at home. And I do say that Alienware is good. And McDonald's, I mean, I met Grimace earlier today.
Yep.
You know, I met some of the Gravity Gaming guys, and they're amazing. Great people, honestly, great people.
As you can see, we have a couple of other sponsors on here: Army National Guard, Region Gaming Esports Center, Esports Spectrum Industries, all of that just helping put together the program that or the event that we're putting on right now. Going on from this, I believe we're going to see our bracket up here next. So going through this, sponsored by the Bacon Cajun Ranch McCrispy sandwich, coming from McDonald's. Just getting a quick look at our bracket here. We have in the first round a lot of 3-0s. Other than everybody except for Concord Overwatch was able to win, Lawrence North Overwatch was able to win a 3-2. Everybody else just sweep through. Carmel Overwatch 2, Varsity taking that, Overwatch Varsity taking it. And then also NHS Overwatch, JHS Overwatch, and Mooresville Overwatch, which is your team, Kurt. No, it's not your team.
It's not my team.
Union City. My bad. It's a completely different bracket.
You're good.
Then we saw that going on. Snider grabbing a 3-0 against Carmel Overwatch 2. Overwatch Varsity. I'm not exactly sure what school that is. It's not listed on there.
I heard you say it's just Overwatch Varsity. I mean,
Overwatch
out of
Varsity,
all Overwatch, it's just their varsity team.
They were able to 3-0 Lawrence North Overwatch 2. HSC taking down HSC taking down NHS Overwatch in a 3-0 as well, and then a close match JHS taking the game over Mooresville Overwatch 2.
Looks like we're getting a clash of the titans here, almost. You see a lot of 3-0 sweeps just going through. I mean, Snider and HSE are just, I'm ready.
I am too. We're just rounding it out with Snider taking down Overwatch Varsity, and then HSE taking down Varsity Overwatch as well. I believe if you look at it, I think Snider swept all the way through into this final match between Snider Varsity and HSE Varsity.
Mm-hmm.
What does that make you think when you see that kind of dominance come out of the Snider team?
I mean, that's just it's amazing, honestly. I mean, just a 3-0 record. All your matches are 3-0. I mean, that's skill right there. You can't teach that. You can't teach that.
You can't teach that skill. But what I always say, when there is a heavy victor through most of the bracket, there's always an underdog with that, and that's what we're seeing with HSC.
And I especially love underdog stories coming from a small town myself. You know? I mean, we love underdogs.
All right, let's take a look at why esports for Snider position, or just trying to engage in some type of fight and setting it up.
Mm-hmm. And another thing about poke, it builds ult charge, and that is probably one of the more important things about poking. It's just that ultimate charge that you build, because you can build ultimate charge really fast even if you don't get elens.
And we're talking about ultimate charge there. Every character has their own ultimate ability that they're able to get into. As we load into this map, you'll see, if you look at the top right, you'll see the characters and the names of them that are being played, and you'll see a percentage bar, or like a little percentage sign. That percentage is how long they have till they get their ult. You can get that from eliminations. You can get that from, just like you said, poke damage. You can get it from healing, just depending on what kind of character you're gonna end up being playing.
Mm-hmm.
But from the way I'm looking at it, it looks like these two teams are hungry and ready to go. I am so excited to see some Overwatch get played.
Oh, me too.
And I see it. I'm looking over to the side of me. They're entering the game now. Lijiang Tower is being pulled on.
All right.
With the lovely McDonald's logo on the left side, the Army National Guard on the right side.
That's about to make me hungry, that McDonald's logo.
If you look to your right, you're going to see Snider Varsity Overwatch coming in. On the left, it's going to be HSC Varsity Overwatch.
Yeah, come on. Let's go, Snider. Honestly, I'm rooting for Snider. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be biased. I'm going to be biased. I'm rooting for Snider.
I'm absolutely rooting for HSC here. We haven't seen any characters get picked yet or pop up on there. I'm really excited to see what gets pulled out. As we are loading into this game.
We got a Roadhog for the hooks. We have an Orisa and a Bastion. We got Bap, Hanzo, Ashe.
This is not the Doomfist that I was hoping to see, but you know what really sticks out to me here?
What?
Blue on the Bastion. Bastion is very good on this point. I'm very excited to see that. Mm-hmm. But the rebuttal is going to come through with the Ashe. Bobbles pulling out the Ashe against them.
Mm-hmm.
I also see a BAP and Lucio getting played on HSC. I think that's an advantage for HSC, just looking at it early as we load into this game.
Mm-hmm. Something I didn't expect to see is this Hanzo here. With the every character in the game, or almost every character in the game, got their health raised. Mm-hmm. And so Hanzo doesn't one-shot headshot anymore, so he's not really a very viable character in competitive scenarios. But me personally, I just love playing Hanzo. He's fun. And I'm so excited that I get to see him in a.
And we've already gotten into this game with HSC able to take a quick fight onto the hill, even despite the Symmetra TP coming out of Snider. They're able to hold that hill, get the first percentage on there, and build themselves up possibly a good bulk of that percentage that they're getting into right now. Slowing down, looks like they're thinking about switching the sim. They end up pulling out an Echo instead. The Ashe might have something to say about that, as well as the poke that could come from the BAP.
Same with the BAP, yeah. I was gonna say that BAP. BAPs are deadly. Like, he has a surprisingly high damage output for being a support.
Absolutely. Snider pushes in a hook. Good hook coming through from O-Bubbles. I think there's two bubbles on their team. O-Bubbles as the Orisa is able to get through. Orisa goes down. That tank 1v1 is already going in the favor of Roadhog. As they're coming through, trades continuing to go through. The Echo coming in, doing damage, getting shots down. It's a BAP 1v1, and they're down. Both
Snider taking the point here.
Snider taking the point here. Very little life coming in from that Echo at the end there, but that BAP, or that Bastion was full health there as they get set up for this next fight.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to see the Echo just poking, trying to get that ult charge, trying to just get some damage on the field.
Looking at the ult economy that's already up on here. Mm-hmm. We have a BAP ult, we have the Hanzo ult. Let's see what we're going to get here.
We do have a Snider has an ult on Bastion here.
A missed hog hook coming through. They pop that BAP just to make sure that hog is able to get out. But
And
Blue
they're
able
all
to
dumping
grab
here.
one with that, and the BAP emote was used as well. A good hook coming through, getting that kill onto the Orisa. But I think this is going to be a lost fight for HSE. I think they had a really hot start, but I think they've been beaten pretty bad on these next two fights.
They used 2 of their ults there and did not get any progress from them, which is not what you like to see if you're rooting for HSE here.
These DPS line, this DPS line of the Echo and the Bastion is looking really hot right now.
Oh yeah.
They're coming
I
through.
mean, you got Echo just flying around getting that poke. I mean, there's just not much you can do against it.
As we take a look, we see the Roadhog. I'd like to see if we can get a POV of the Roadhog real quick. Trying to see some of these hooks that they're trying to get. They're really trying to rely on this Roadhog's ability to displace the team. So we get a sign of the Lucio kind of showing off what this character is about, using speed boost, using heal, able to do a lot of utility for the whole team. As one hook comes through, Orisa getting pulled in, a lot of damage coming down on the Roadhog, but he's able to get out. Ult comes out.
He's popping ult.
This is
Ashe also popped ult. Same with her Lucio. We got a beat going down.
This is a very expensive fight so far. It's a very expensive fight for HSE, but it doesn't look like they're getting much of a foothold into this game. But Bubbles
and their
able to
Hanzo
get
just
that.
dumps ult as soon as he gets it, giving them that objective and letting them push. They still got a Moira on point for Snider. Never mind. I mean, just got slammed by that Ashe.
They might have the possibility to get this Echo out, and they do. Bubbles with some great shots coming out of the Ashe there. They're building up a Kiri ult right now, but that was a really expensive fight able to get through.
I mean, you can see their ult percentages in the gutter besides Kiriko. Yeah. But same for Snider. Besides Echo, I mean, Echo's the only one with an ult right there. Oh, luckily D.Va has that ability where she can just fly away from that hook.
Big hook on the D.Va there, but I really like this D.Va swap. I think this D.Va swap's going to do wonders for him. I don't think there's as much success on the Orisa. The Hog was still getting value out of it. D.Va can fully counter it, that defense matrix that they're able to throw up. As the D.Va kind of dives in, taking a lot of damage right now, trying to get the heals, the support coming in from their team. As we see an Echo all come through, and the Roadhog gets smashed.
Already, yeah, I was going to say that Echo ult got
big boop coming out of the Lucio.
Let's go, Lucio.
This is a fight that HSC is really looking to take over here, as 2 kills come from this Hanzo, looking to take out this D.Va who's trying to get touch, possibly stay alive at the end of this fight. It looks like the D.Va will stay alive.
She's just going to try to sit up there, get a little bit of poke, wait for her team to respawn so she can push back with them.
And the yank comes out. That could be.
Wait, the Lucio's there. Play. Lucio might sack himself.
Lucio did get touched. Snider grabs 2 off of that.
D.Va gets a kill out of mech, something pretty rare, especially on the Kiriko.
Sandman able to get a kill out of mech. That is crazy. I think that Sombra switch really threw this HSE team off as soon as they were able to flip to that to touch point.
That's round. That's round for Snider. Let's go. That's my boys
Snider
right there.
round win.
That is my boys right there.
I was really surprised that. I'm not really surprised that win to Snider. They were in control for most of that game there. It's just because HSE had such they used so much ult economy on that fight that they ended up taking. It was like 4 to it was like I think 4 ults they used there. It was about 4 to 3.
It was. And I mean that was good Overwatch. That was good Overwatch all around for both teams. I mean you saw the back and forth. I mean it was 99% to 100%. I mean you couldn't get closer.
Because of what we just saw, I'm really looking for HSC to start off hot again. I think they were in that game because they started off hot and they came out with something that they didn't fully expect.
Looking at these team comps, we're going to have HSE trying to switch to Genji to try to counter that Bastion that Snider had, but they switched off of that Bastion.
They switched it into Junkrat. I'm very intrigued by the Junkrat.
Well, this control point is pretty enclosed, so I do think Junk could do some work here.
I think we can get some value out of that. As this Orisa starts to dive in, this is the first time that we've seen Sandman pull out the Orisa. Or sorry, it's not the first time. He played that earlier with not as much success, and the Hog is still getting played.
Ana putting in the work for heals, low key.
Absolutely.
And we got the Roadhog. I mean, he's a big boy. I mean, he just goes ham.
I'm surprised that they were getting as much success on the Roadhog against the Orisa initially, but I feel like Sandman kind of figured out what he needs to do to be able to win this. Oh, just barely missed on that hook there. Good reaction time by that Moira. See what's going on in this fight as we come through here. We have
Echo has her ult up here already. First, or actually not the first one in the game to get the ult. Junker already had it.
Yeah, and he sent it. I did not see what happened.
I didn't either. It probably got canceled. Junkrat.
Orisa using the cooldowns to perfection to be able to stave off that Roadhog fight. And blocking it again.
We might get an Orisa ult coming out here. I don't know, they were all grouped up. We'll see. We had a Moira ult come out. We have an Echo ult maybe also coming out.
I think we're going to get Roadhog ult.
We have an Ashe ult that came out.
Echo's able to get this.
There's the Orisa ult.
Huge. Lucio getting pulled off of that. The slam coming
Lucio
in.
does
Bubbles
beat
able
the
to
counter
kill.
it. And they do turn the tides on Sandman and just they're starting to sweep Snider.
They
just got swept.
They got swept, and I don't know if you saw it. We kind of switched off to off screen. I don't know how the Echo did not eliminate the McCree there, or the
Yeah, no, that's
there.
I mean, that was.
I was impressive for the Overlord to be able to survive that long.
Yeah.
The Overlord getting a
I
little.
mean, you can't teach that. You can't teach that.
You can't teach that. That's just all skill. It looks like
you got some
HSC
more
is moving
ults
back
coming up
over.
here.
There is.
Looks like a Kiriko ult gets out and a Roadhog ult to pair with that. What a deadly combo.
It could be, and it looks like Echo's gonna go down. There was no heals for that Echo there. I have a tough time seeing Snider be able to win this fight.
Oh yeah.
There still is a chance. Good hook.
Oh,
coming
what
out
a
for
hook!
that
Right
Moira.
into the mine.
Right
See
to
if
the mine.
Junkrat can
Knows what
even
he's
get out
doing.
of here alive. I don't think he can.
The staggers are huge. The staggers are massive.
Oh, he's trapped. They got Roadhog trapped. He might. Oh.
They're lucky
No,
that
the
that Ana
supports.
didn't have
Their
grenade.
supports are putting in the work. We have another hook on the awning. Dead.
Huge
Insane.
hooks coming through.
Oh my.
I think he's starting to get into rhythm right now.
Blow Bubbles is just going off.
Another hook coming through. These hooks are going to be massive. I think the team
yeah.
comp is really built upon this Roadhog able to get value out of this. As we're going to have the Echo switch to a Roadhog. Them fighting 1v1 in a Roadhog. There's two
we got
tanks on the
Ana
side of Snider Varsity as a Lucio ult comes out.
See, it looks like there was potentially a nano boost here used.
But
So it's
HSC
over
was
now.
able to get that.
Another Orisa ult.
Moira.
Looks like HSC is just taking them by a storm.
Once
So we
again,
got Jump
another
trying to come in
very
late here.
expensive fight that was coming in from Snider that did not result in a capture.
I mean, HSE is just playing this defense so well. And they're just holding the choke points, using their ults very, very wisely, and using their abilities to counter the other opponent's ults.
They are in some nasty shots coming out of Bubbles there. Able to find that Somber too. I gotta say, this Ashe is putting in work right now. Great tied up. HSC Varsity, Snider Varsity. Tied up game going into the third round. It is a best of three going into this control. Best of three in the whole series as well.
Honestly, I feel like for HSE, Blow Bubbles, I mean the tank, not the damage Bubbles.
It's
putting in the work. It's putting in the work. I mean, you can see those hooks, his ults. I mean, don't forget about the Frig 47 on Kiriko, who is, I mean, her ult with the Roadhog ult. I mean, that swept. That completely stopped Snider's push and killed, I think, 2 or 3 of them at least. So.
And we're gonna see Brody switch on to the Zenyatta coming out here. A Sigma, a lot of swaps
Big
coming
switch.
out.
I think the only one that stayed the same was Moira.
Yeah, the Sojourner is gonna be big too.
Looks
but
like that
Bubbles,
Sigma switch did not really work out. We got Roadhog just slamming him.
I understand why they did it. It's a great switch. I think they need more switches to stop this Roadhog right now, because now Blow Bubbles has started to tee up, and
now
Bubbles
just,
is
they're
able
just
to get
going
a nice shot.
Ham on their squishies. Sandman did switch back to Orisa, going back to his roots. You know, I respect it. So they're
I
pushing up.
understand it. If you're good at a character, you should play it. And I think they were getting value out of that Orisa.
See some nice Hanzo shots in here.
Very nice Hanzo shots. Now
There's the May that I called.
The May has officially come out. Bubbles able to get another pick. Hamilton Southeastern converging on this enemy team. Maybe not Sandman able to stay alive at this point, but Blue able to grab a pick onto this. This could be dastardly for Hamilton Southeastern.
Oh yeah. I mean,
now
looking at
Sandman's
this,
able to let it loose. He knows that the hook is up. He's gonna try to be able to block it. Let's see what he can do here. Able to get that
Sandman
elimination of Bubbles.
Showing everyone that he's not, or that Blow Bubbles is not the only good tank here.
I agree. I will say, what a hook out of Blow Bubbles.
He just got sniped. I mean, I might take back what I just said. Bubbles might be the GOAT.
That
Bubbles
was
might be the
Roadhog
GOAT.
season 2 hook right there.
Yeah, I mean,
season
you can't
2,
teach
season
that.
3 hook
You
that went
can't
through
teach
4
that.
walls. As
And another pick on soldiering right there.
Blow Bubbles able to hit these nasty hooks getting out of this. That really saved that
Now
point.
he has ult. He has the Kiriko Roadhog ult combo coming in. There's the ult. And the Kiriko ult. And look at this. It just shreds. He just tears them apart. Does miss the hook on that turreted form Bastion, but Hanzo gets a pick on that Bastion. Huge pick. Bastion in turret form can do some damage, let me tell you. If you're not careful, you can lose your tank and your squishies in just one ability.
Hamilton Southeastern looks in form right now. I feel like they had the starting of it in that first round, but now they're coming into this with a lot of fire.
Looks like we're going to get some ult dump here from both teams. It's like, oh, he's frozen here. Will he be able to get out? SNI is going to get out there. Or Nuggets for life, my bad.
Snider able to grab this point. Something that they probably should have done a little while before, but it was just that unfortunate hook that came in, pulling the Orisa away. But now some pressure going to be put on by Sandman right now.
They're going to
as
need
the hog is flanking.
Oh,
that is
a hook.
Crazy hook. I love this Orisa. Oh, just stay alive, try to survive this, but
Yep.
the healing doesn't come through.
Bubbles switching to Symmetra here, a great character. Just using her beam to absolutely shred.
Let's see what Bubbles. Oh, with the projectile. That was a nasty shot. Another nasty shot coming out of Bubbles here.
We got the
Retaking
Bubbles
this point.
duo. We got the Bubbles duo just popping on.
Right on her forehead.
Just reading. Oh. Ursa does block the hook here. But I think she's just going to get slammed. I mean, he has to push the objective here. I don't think there's any way around it. And there's not. Like, HSE is just tearing them up. Oh wait, they have someone on point. Nuggets.
They did get the touch.
Nuggets life,
but
just get slammed.
Just as it started, Blow Bubbles taking over basically this whole control map. Looked dominant.
He's the MVP.
Looked dominant on Roadhog.
Yeah.
Looked dominant on it. I want to see what we get next. I want to see,
what we get
if
next.
we're able to get a
excited.
Roadhog in the following maps.
Is there any surprise here? Is there any surprise here for play of the game?
That was
Roadhog's ult with Kiriko's ult is just such a broken combo. You got Kiriko's ult increasing his fire speed or rate of fire, whatever you want to say, and just turning his little shotgun into a machine gun. I mean,
I gotta say,
crazy.
we called Hamilton Southeastern an underdog.
We did.
They looked dominant in those
the
second and third point. They looked dominant. That didn't look close. I thought they were a little shaky on that first point, but I feel like the Roadhog just needed to warm up.
Yeah, they just had to get their footing. They had to get their footing. Now on to Route 66 on map 2, which I believe this is a payload
Yes,
map.
it is.
All right.
Payload basically is there's going to be a floating cart that the attacking team needs to move along throughout the map into a final point. They have to have somebody on the cart to be able to get it to move, or at least in the vicinity of it, for it to move forward. And these are usually gruelers, as there's many fights that get taken down on this type of map.
I've been in some marathons of matches on Payload.
I am interested to see what, I can't remember who, I think it was Bubbles was running the Ash.
I believe it was Bubbles on the Ash.
The Ash took over in that second point. Route 66 is really good for snipers.
It is.
You're able to get a lot of value out of these snipers from here, especially Ash. The mobility coming out from it. But just narrowing in on Route 66 as a map, a lot of high ground built up onto it. There's a couple of different on the first half of it. There's a couple of different points that you just need to watch for people to be able to get good angles on the payload as it's moving through these different sight lines that these snipers can take. I think that's going to be really important for, I'm not sure who's on defense, but whoever is on defense, it's going to be really important for them to just take over these sight lines, dominate these lanes of the map, and just control the flow of the game.
You know who we might see come out here?
Who do you think?
We might see a Widowmaker come out.
I was thinking that too. I'd love to see a Widow attacking or defense side. I would love to see it. Some highlight plays come out when Widows make their debut.
Or say, in my game earlier today, we did have an amazing Widow headshot snipe on someone. Not by me, but my dear friend.
Yeah, but you damaged them though.
Oh,
you got a little damage.
Of course.
You were in the fight. Little assist ticked onto there for you.
You know.
Absolutely, I wouldn't expect anything less from you. It looks like we're getting ready to load into this Route 66 again. I don't know how this Roadhog's gonna play on this map.
I don't know, and that's what I was kind of thinking about. Do we think Blow Bubbles will, switch tanks? I mean, you saw his Roadhog gameplay. I wonder if he has any other tanks up his sleeve.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're prone to be able to see some of these one tricks. I know I talked about the Doomfist before. If you're able to find a good Doomfist, he can just play it all the time. Like that's something that they're able to pull out a lot. Roadhog's a little bit different. I think you can play him on Control. You can play him on Flashpoint. I'm not sure how this payload is going to work. On this map, you really need a shield tank. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a Sigma get pulled out. Maybe could possibly be a Rom just for that projectile damage from distance with Rom's Scepter. But I think the tank picks are really going to be telling about this. Especially, I think Snider's tank, Sandman, has a little bit deeper of a tank pool from what we've seen so far. I haven't seen what Blow Bubbles is able to do yet. I'm hoping that I'm wrong on this, but if he pulls out the Roadhog, could be dangerous.
I feel like Roadhog could be viable on attack, but I don't really know about that defense, and I don't know. That's the trick about being a one trick, or that's a catch about being a one trick. I'm sorry, on Overwatch is that you have these offensive and defensive. They're completely different. You have completely different objectives on what you want to do, so that might bite Blow Bubbles in the butt.
It might. Just getting a little cinematic view of what Route 66 looks like. You can kind of see what I meant when I said there's a lot of elevated terrain. It's great for snipers. A lot of light or sight lines that are able to be held by these same snipers, locking down these lanes, as I said before, and just kind of taking over. And you see,
we do have the Roadhog on defense.
The Roadhog's
a defensive Roadhog.
I'm also looking up at Blue, pulling out the Widowmaker. Excited to see what they can do with that. Even as well, the Ana able to get some poke damage, and Soj is the carry hero.
Oh yeah,
we're seeing dual Sojas that's being mirrored right now, and then trying to look at the rest of this team. It looks pretty.
We have a Lifeweaver coming out on offense, which is a little bit of a weird choice.
It's a weird choice. It is a weird choice, but I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it, but I'll tell you what I do like. From my old Pokemon watching days, love me some Nurse Joy, so let's see what they can do here.
Exactly. Looks like they are taking immediate control of this payload. Looks like HSE is going to wait for this choke point up here. They do have that Sigma shield up. He's just blocking all the projectiles. They're both coming in, separating the tank from the team.
I mean,
Sigma does stay alive here. This is that vantage point that we were trying to look for.
We talked about Blow Bubbles being able to maybe not be able to pull this Roadhog.
Dogged on the Widowmaker. We didn't get to see that, but I mean, you can see it in chat. The railgun straight to the head. Just
as the Soj 1v1's coming through right now. Bubbles taking on Arcticarus. I looked at that name way too fast. I was gonna butcher that. That Roadhog not getting that elimination there.
Surprisingly,
it looks like Hamilton Southeastern has a plan. They know how to play around this Roadhog. I feel like it's the comfortability for them, and I love it when teams just do what they're good at and play comfortably. Sigma's great on this map too.
We are seeing Blue switch off of Widowmaker after that tragedy, we'll say, happened.
The tragedy for the first point, or for the first fight. But Overlord able to grab that kill onto the Ashe there.
2 supports and a tank on objective. Or no, there is a soldier in there. You got that Hanzo and Soldier coming up off the high ground onto the payload.
All coming out from the Sigma there, lifting
Sigma
them up into the air.
Looks like it missed though.
It did miss. I'm not exactly sure how that missed, but DeFrid was able to at least get a kill off of that.
Sigma going after the Hanzo there, but that immortality field by that Baptiste is just coming in clutch there. Doesn't quite be able to save Bubbles. Blue getting their revenge on Bubbles though.
Yeah, I mean this is just looking great from Hamilton Southeastern. I think they
have some ults built up, about to have 5 ults built up, which is insane. That is going to cause absolute chaos.
I'm going to be honest, Anthony. I think Blow Bubbles is pretty good at Hog.
I think so too.
I can confidently say at this point, I think he's pretty good at Hog.
Just maybe.
I'm not sure though. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
As we're
just getting some poke by Sigma.
Yep.
Missed the Boulder. Going for the hook. Does get life grip though.
The Hanzo all coming out, able to grab 2 off of it. That looks like that might be able to end this
we have
round.
A
Overlord grabbing
for
3.
HSE.
A 3.
The Soldier and ult coming in clutch there. Same with the Hanzo ult. Using both DPS ults there to counter that push.
And everybody goes down on the side of Snider Varsity.
Oh man. Snider might be getting rolled right now.
There's 1 minute left on the clock, and Snider has pushed it almost a little bit over halfway to get to that first point capture. And they're back up to old reliable. Blow Bubbles is up top, misses the first hook, used it early though, is going to be able to secure another one here in a moment.
I mean, Sigma, you would think you'd be able to counter the hooks.
The hook's coming through.
The hooks just...
These hooks are phenomenal. They're displacing this tank so much, making the rest of their team vulnerable to these attacks coming out of the poke.
Making Snider's tank vulnerable to their DPSs is also another huge thing. Because once you take that tank out, you can just change all of your focus onto the squish.
It's impressive, but the Ash Blue able to come in with a couple.
You got Snider. They're not liking the result of this, so they're gonna try to step up here.
They're not.
And they are stepping up.
That ult advantage was just very much in the way of Snider. They're able to use a lot and able to secure that first
get this checkpoint, getting them extra time here.
There's 1 more checkpoint you're able to get to, and then the final point. Every time you get a checkpoint, you're able to get or add more time onto your clock.
So we're back up to 2 minutes and 18 seconds here for Snider to get as far as they can with this payload. Seeing some tank on tank action. I'm waiting for another hook. I'm on the edge of my seat here, folks.
I am too. We're just both looking to see what Blow Bubbles is able to do after. Just a phenomenal. Before I saw the vision, the blueprints were there.
I did see the vision. I'm just gonna. That soldier ability just completely cut off his feet. Looks like Blow Bubbles just does not care. We have Bubbles himself getting wiped out though.
Sandman with just some. Sandman's doing a lot of damage right now. Yeah. Sigma has the ability to just hurt people from afar, and I feel like his damage gets looked down upon a little bit. It's not the most in the world, but he's able to do so much.
It's a good poke.
It is a great poke. It hits you a little bit, and then it just takes you down. A great sleep coming onto the Roadhog there.
They're going to separate Roadhog from the rest of his team.
Brody with that nasty sleep.
And the ult.
And the hook comes out of the Hog.
They pulled him out of the ult.
Blow Bubbles with that nasty hook.
Genji there.
That is saving this fight possibly, but Blow Bubbles should have possibly healed himself there. Destroy with a 2-piece coming in on Lifeweaver.
Hitting that other checkpoint, getting the time up to another 2 minutes and 26 seconds here.
I would have told you I was not betting on a Lifeweaver to be able to get a 2-piece.
I was not either.
I would have bet on
Lifeweaver projectiles hit a wide range, surprisingly.
They do, especially when the play starts to break down like that. The other team is flustered. You're able to actually do a lot of damage with Lifeweaver when you're not having to just heal bot the whole time.
A Doomfist switch.
The Doomfist
Blow Bubbles getting.
He's getting absolutely mixy right now.
This is what we've been waiting for, folks.
Blow Bubbles.
He's going to play it a little bit defensively, waiting for his team, waiting for them to try to get out more into the open. We do have Bubbles with the Ashe ult charged up. We'll see if she uses it, or they use it. My bad.
So slowing down here. Doomfist taking high ground. Bubbles able to grab that first
does
pick.
Kill Blue. Battle of the DPSs.
It is a battle of the DPSs. I just realized the Overlord was playing against you, a very high skill character.
Oh, yeah.
They're playing a lot of high skill characters on this team right now. It's impressive to see people, or to see some high school students of this caliber playing this well.
I can't wait to see. Oh, they're just gonna dive. They're playing a dive comp right now. We have that Genji ult popping off, hitting a 3-piece. The Overlord going crazy before the Sandman wipes him out, but he still gets that 3-piece, which absolutely slices their push in half. I mean,
that was just a great.
It was amazing. The Overlord. We haven't been talking about him too much, but the Overlord. I mean, he cooks. I mean, you can't teach what he knows.
He is the Overlord for a reason, coming in, deflecting those Sigma shots, making sure that his supports are healthy. No more hooks to be able to use against this Sigma ult here.
Waiting for his abilities to be on cooldown. They're all up. Let's see if he can make something, and he does.
Huge punch coming through.
Yes, getting past that Sigma ability. Oh, what a sleep dart by Ana!
What a sleep coming out of Brody.
That could have been a double kill right there, because that was only 2 supports there just chilling. Blow Bubbles getting out blue here.
I'm gonna be honest.
And then just going ham on.
I think Blow Bubbles might also be good at Noob Fist.
Maybe.
I'm super excited to see this get played. Oh, a nasty combo coming out for this Noob Fist. Just basically holding them off.
Let's see. Uses his ult to get out of that anti. But going back to point with the Kiriko ult. Charging up. I mean, before he can even get there, his team's already taking care of it. There's not much Destroy can do here.
Bubbles.
You can see Blow Bubbles is going for that Selly.
Hamilton Southeastern is pulling out some crazy tanks. Some crazy tank there.
I am loving this underdog story. I was not expecting this going into this match, and my socks have been blown away.
Absolutely, especially at the beginning of that round, you would not expect. You wouldn't expect it to be held off till the last minute on first point.
I also was not expecting Snider to get that far.
I agree. I don't think Snider was going to get that far. I thought they were going to cap first point though. If you were just watching, you could see the ult economy was being built up by Snider. They were going to be able to come in, just save their ults, and then team wipe. And then, as you know, you get that first team wipe, and you're able to kind of just progress through the map at that point. You get a little more comfortable. You've got that first win under your belt, and you just keep stacking them up as you continue through.
So it looks like Bubbles is going to be able to Sombra here. Probably trying to pick off some of their backlines like that Life Weaver and that Ana that have been crucial to Snider's pushes here. Keeping their whole team alive here.
This is full dive. I mean,
it is.
I
love
a
dive
this.
comp.
This is full dive coming out of Hamilton Southeastern, and I am so down with it right now.
Oh, yeah.
I like seeing variation. I haven't seen a dive comp get played in a while. I've been watching our varsity team, and they just like to do boring meta and win games. I love seeing this. I'm hoping that they're able to have a great first push here and kind of just get some success and some flow off of this here. But I'm looking at blue on that Cassidy, possibly being able to thwart this, as well as the movement, underrated movement coming out of that.
They just have Sigma going in for a 1v5, just being healed by supports in the backline. No DPS action yet. Looks like they are going to wait, just like HSE did.
I think they figured this out. I think the dive's going to come in up top. The dive is in up top as they're going to get dove through. Bubbles able to grab one. It was skied up at the beginning.
Oh, Snider's going to get cooked here. That's both DPSs and a support. The next support, it's only Sigma left, and he goes down too. Not much else Snider can do right there.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great fight. That was a great setup.
What an attack. I mean, that happened in so few seconds, just wiping out both of those, and we're already getting back into the action.
Into the next fight. I mean,
they're already some would say overextending. Like Bubbles getting picked right there, didn't need to happen, but you know, I mean that happened. We just gotta move on. Looks like Sandman's going back to Orisa, counter picking that Doom Fist if I believe, and just going through. Oh my.
Fight. Sandman able to pull the Overlord, out,
the Overlord going crazy.
The Overlord able to grab 2 there. I don't know how he gets 2 with the punches.
Picking off the supports and the damage.
I will say, we see this as the first point here. We kind of saw it at the end of that third point. Hamilton Southeastern is really building themselves off of this crazy pressure that they're having at the beginning of these engagements. They know who they want to go for, and they're diving them. They're being decisive, and they're working as a team, and that's how you win games.
great communication coming over here from HSE.
Absolutely.
That's what you need for a dive comp. You need to have almost flawless communication on who you're diving. And look at that. Look at how many people are anti right there.
Yeah, they are. They're all grouped up together, working alongside each other, making sure no one goes down. I didn't see who that was. They got punched off. It looks like the Soj is that on is gonna be taken out. Diving onto that.
That's one
Cassidy.
support. Cassidy goes down too. That's
Down
damage.
as well, Bubbles.
Blow
to get
Bubbles is
away.
about to die.
He's able to get
He's
out.
And he does.
Some
Oh my God.
crazy doofus.
No
movement.
way Blow Bubbles just got out there on 80 HP.
Shots coming through. The advantage is still going to Hamilton Southeastern.
Looks like Orbiss is going to try to stay on that
Great
payload.
javelin. Overlord
And she
coming
just
in with
gets
that
taken
nasty
out.
Genji ult.
And Bubbles with the picks. I mean, I'm pretty sure Bubbles is going absolutely crazy here on this Sombra, just at least distracting their back lines to where they just leave their tank to die pretty much from all that distraction, because they can't focus on a Sombra who's behind them and healing their tank. They got to choose.
I have to say, if I would say there's an IGL on this team, I think it's Bubbles. I think Bubbles is building up a perfect game plan, just as you saw there. Invisible, staying in the back lines, just slowing the game down until they can eventually attack and get that pressure onto them. Deciding who they want to go for.
Conflict here.
It looks like they know who they want to go for. They
Bubbles
want
is
to go for
going
the
in.
Soj.
Kiriko, can they get a pick on Kiriko? Looks like they can't, because there's also a Lucio coming in there.
Bell used and
He's anti. Will he go down?
The Lucio
He still
booted
doesn't go
away.
down after being anti. He still manages to get out there. Looks like Zarya's gonna get nano here.
Nano comes
Kills
out.
the Overlord.
This
Let's see
could
who
be
else
too
Zarya
late
can
though.
get.
This could be too late.
I
for
don't
Zarya.
think. I think it's too late. It's just Zarya and Kiriko left, and I think that nano's out. Yep, and down she falls.
That is a fight-winning boop coming out of that Lucio there. That was impressive.
Looks like they're just gonna spawn camp this Kiriko. Not letting them out of their spawn either.
The sleep misses. I don't think there's going to be a
He's
touch,
anti,
and
but
there
the
isn't a
B,
touch.
And that's game.
Hamilton Southeastern
That
is
was
coming
a
out
game.
with some fire right now.
Oh my. I want to expand on what you were saying about how Bubbles is that IG leader. He's like the brain, and then you got Blow Bubbles, who is like the muscle. I mean, coming in and being able to execute the plan. So, what's your opinions on that?
I mean, I looking after that first map, I was going to say I thought Blow Bubbles was a one trick. I was going to say.
I did too, and then he pulled out the Doom, just
And
like
then he
what we were
pulled out
talking
the
about.
Doom.
We were waiting for that Doom Fist.
A good Doomfist can 1v5.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean, you saw him just being able to squeak out of those tight scenarios where he's at low HP or anti-healed, which is anti-healing is such a huge debuff because that stops all healing from going to them.
say a good Doomfist can 1v5. A great Doomfist can play with his team.
Exactly.
And that's what I was seeing there. Great teamwork coming out of Hamilton Southeastern. Hopefully they can take that teamwork into our third map. We're going to see a Coliseum.
Just being able to have that teamwork and communication. You got to think of the bond that these players have together. And just being able to talk and listen and trust each other to dive and do their job. And that is what you need in an esports team.
Absolutely, absolutely. In all aspects, even all aspects of life.
Yeah,
having
exactly.
that teamwork, that cooperation.
Just having the bros.
They're showing off skills that they're going to be able to take on.
Oh yeah.
Take on past past esports. But looking closer at the Coliseum, can you go ahead and talk through the push game mode? It was a game mode that was introduced when Overwatch 2 came out, when it switched from 1 to 2. Can you go ahead and just comment on that a little bit?
Yeah. So push is. So you're fighting over control of this giant robot, or not really giant, but a robot, and he's pushing this barrier.
It's big. It
is a big robot.
It's a large
he's
robot.
a big boy. He's a big boy. I mean, you got this robot just pushing this barrier, and you gotta get it as far as you can compared to the other team, or all the way to the end.
Yeah.
To win.
Yeah.
So it's that mix of offense and defense again, which is why I love what Overwatch is able to do with that offense and defense, because you have your characters who have so much capabilities for both sides. I mean, you think about like Junk, he has good getaway, he has good entry, he's an overall pretty decent character with good damage, good burst.
Yeah.
Anyone you can think of?
I think I'm just looking into the map Coliseum and the game mode of push. I think Overwatch does a great job of making these unique game modes. Push is definitely one of them. The problem that I could see with push, especially with the way Hamilton Southeastern is playing right now, if you go down early and push, it is incredibly hard to get back.
Yeah, it's a mountain. You gotta climb that mountain, you gotta put in the work.
So kind of like how we talked about with payload, push is basically once you're on the bot moves forward. And you see, if you look at the top middle, you'll see the bot is in the middle, and you'll get meter points. So as it'll basically figure out how far you've pushed the bot, and whoever has pushed the bot the farthest will win. There are 2 points there as well that create new spawn points that are advantageous for the team that has pushed the bot to there.
Looks like we're getting a mercy out of Nurse Joy here. Another Widow. Blue's gonna try to get another Widow play here. Same with Bubbles. Wait, we have a Widow on Widow matchup right here.
This is exciting. I love Widow on Coliseum. I think it's a great play, especially early. You're trying to get picks. You're trying to, like I said, get that momentum to start off with and put them in a deficit.
And this is all skill. You see Blue messing up that hook early. Gonna just make her a little bit slower getting to that objective. Who do you have your money on? Blue or Bubbles?
Oh, I'm not a betting man.
Oh, you're not?
But I would put it on Bubbles right now.
I would put it on Bubbles also. Although we have, is that Brody on the Ashe?
Brody on the
Howard.
Ashe, see what they can do here. The shot came in for Bubbles.
Bubbles
what a nasty shot.
Demolishes Blue, but Brody has Blue's back.
Brody absolutely
and
has
getting the
back.
res on Blue, getting their numbers back to even.
They're
not even to advantage.
Once again, I like what Hamilton Southeastern is
causing chaos, getting that Orisa down to very low HP while managing to get out for himself. He is going to let them take... Oh, and Bubbles coming back with a vengeance against Brody, but Blue does not let that slide, and headshot snipes Bubbles right out of this game.
I mean, these DPS are getting their get-backs.
Oh,
they're getting traded, and they're going to continue to play for it.
Big rivalry here. I can just feel it.
I like seeing Overlord pull out the Genji once again.
Oh, yeah.
They're playing comfortable, and that's what I like to see out of them.
Overlord is a little bit of an underrated. We haven't been talking about him too much, but you know, he still gets his name. And we have Overlord just going in for against Blue, taking her out.
I bet we see the Widow swap. I bet we see a Widow swap right here.
Maybe after ult. You never know.
I mean, I'm not.
It's like an Orisa ult coming in here. Both people getting out of that in time. Chasing down this Kiriko, seeing if Kiriko can get out of here. Takes out Bubbles, but we have Blow Bubbles who's coming in for that vengeance.
This javelin coming through here. Overlord about to get ult. Possibly has the ability to pop it, but 40%, good. That's a
looks like Bubbles does
start.
switch off Widow here, going to an Ashe. Still a sniper, long range character. But we have Salmon going in here for like a 1v3.
Salmon is playing with confidence right now.
Oh yeah.
They're able to separate these the Kiriko and the Ashe from being able to actually assist in this Doomfist dive, which makes it a lot harder.
That's a wasted Widow ult right there.
That is just, I mean that.
And Global is coming right back into the action. Sadly missing that punch on the ulted Moira. And there's a Bob there too. Yeah, I mean that Bob's just gonna eat away at his HP.
Yeah, I mean you're playing Widow against a Doomfist. That is tough. Yeah. It's gonna be rough to see.
Surprised Blue still did not switch. They're sticking with that Widow.
I mean they're at 66%.
Looks like the Overlord just switched to the other brother. Going to Hanzo.
The other Shimano brother coming out here. I like that. I think it's kind of weird to say this, but I feel like they're kind of baiting Blue a little bit.
They are.
Because I feel like once that Doom comes in, they're able to.
And Blue's taking some damage here, back down to 50 HP. I mean, Snider has had some really good pushing. Like, they're just keeping HSE off this objective and letting them just push this robot almost full time. There's still 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in this match, and they're a little over halfway to the objective.
Yeah, I mean, this is deadly. This is deadly.
Seeing if Moira can come in clutch and healing this Orisa.
Birdie able to grab one there.
Looks like Bubbles gets some 2 picks with her ult. Going in for even more picks. Gets that assist on Mercy.
Overlord showing
and the
off.
Overlord just gets that 3-piece.
Showing off the ability with the Shibata brothers.
Oh yeah. The Storm Arrow ability is a dangerous ability for finishing off enemies.
Now, as we're coming in here, we'll have to look what Hamilton Southeastern can do. They have 6 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time. Difficult to come back from basically a 100-point deficit, or 100-meter deficit in this game mode. They need to regain. They need to figure out what they can do here.
Blue did just switch off that Widow to a Soldier, which is a good switch. Soldier is he's a basic character, but he's a good character. If you can hit your shots and just chain those shots, you can shred so many squishies.
And I just realized, apologies, they aren't playing with, they're playing with Goldfish now.
Oh,
they switched off their support line. They're playing with Goldfish now. I wonder if this is just a change that they felt like for push.
Hello, Goldfish.
Hello, Goldfish. Great hook coming in.
Oh, what a hook. And Bubbles getting the pick. Bubbles is just going, oh my, and another pick by the Overlord, actually. And then Blow Bubbles coming in and getting that Mercy pick.
It's a good first fight. The ults are currently in the favor of Hamilton Southeastern. Not by much.
They're fighting back.
They are fighting back into this. I think this Lucio, I was going to say at the beginning of the map, I think Lucio is a fantastic character. I've talked about it before already. Lucio is a make or break character in this game.
He's such a huge part of the meta here. I mean, it's just...
Absolutely. That Arisa all comes out, able to smash down on the Frigg.
Soldier.
Bubbles able to get a pick on
2 DPSs on this Soldier. Seeing if he can get out of here. He does have that self-healing, which is huge for a DPS.
A couple times I've seen this Goldfish just popping off in the DPS category as a support. It's impressive.
Yeah, you can do some serious damage as Moira, especially with her. I mean, her suck. I mean, it self-heals you too. So. Looks like we got. Oh, Arisa just got
another great hook. Another great hook coming through. It's a little bit. It's harder to get value off of
Goldfish has. Goldfish has to be absolutely putting in the work in the back lines.
Absolutely.
Keeping this Orisa alive from this Roadhog's hooks. It's like they got a bath ult going up too. Trying to take back control over this
big Roadhog ult coming through. This should be an Orisa elimination here.
Oh, yeah.
Great
that immortality field.
Great Ewart.
Saving Roadhog's butt. I mean,
I think that Li Zhang was a great map that you could still play Roadhog against this Orisa.
Oh, yeah.
I fear that it could crumble. I think
Blow Bubble just absolutely demolished.
And Brody just kind of throwing a heat check out with that ult.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep him from being able to push it farther, but that ult, it does keep him from being able to get moved up like that. And well, now the Orisa is absolutely in.
So Orisa chasing down Roadhog right here. We have another Ashe ult coming out here.
Yep.
This one from Bubbles. And take back control of that robot.
They're not able to.
The hook, but he still gets the kill, canceling that visor. That is huge as a tank. Being able to save your squishies from that auto-locking visor, which is such a huge ult.
And just missing out on that ult now, but these picks are really important now. Let's see what they can do.
Bubbles going off.
Able to grab the first one and then the Mercy. Blow Bubbles able to grab that one onto the Ashe. This should result in it getting at minimum underneath the bridge and close enough. I think that right there makes it. Well, that trade coming through might change it a little bit, but
Blue just got a pick on Bat. That's one of the. That's a big support for healing.
That's a big support.
Now you just have your Lucio, who's in the meta not for his healing but for his speed boost.
Great hook coming in from Blow Bubbles, starting to. I mean, I said.
Oh, taking down Blow Bubbles though.
This Res coming through on this Orisa. Did they stop it before? I think they stopped it like
because now they have their tank
right
with
before. Great push. That's a great push.
It was a great push.
I think there was a little bit of trollage coming out of that map there. If that map does not get eliminated at that point, I fear Snider could have been having their deficit completely taken away.
Oh yeah.
But nevertheless, they hit the shots.
The Mercy res is actually just be huge because you don't have to wait for that respawn time and the time that it takes for the slow tank to walk back.
And Blue's able to get that first pick in here now.
Oh yeah.
Ult coming in from Sandman. But Sandman's going to go down. The retaliation ult from Blow Bubbles.
Trying to get that Mercy, at least just sending him away
out of the way, yeah.
Oh, and Brody just got demolished by that hook.
Absolutely. They know the deflection has been used
we got a high noon coming out from Blue.
Great noon coming through. They know the deflection has been used.
Good Lord, trying to get a pick on that Mercy, but doesn't get it.
I wonder if there's a possibility.
Gets McCree.
No, there won't be a possibility the ult comes through now.
Oh yeah, no. 12 HP, narrowly getting out of here. Knowing that health pack is there though, what map knowledge by the Overlord.
Good plays, great pick.
Blow bubbles going in,
gotta hope
killing
Blow
their
Bubble's able to get out of here, though.
main support. It's like Sandman switched back to Sigma.
And they were able to stop the res there.
They were able to stop the res.
That is a huge stop.
Meteor.
Look at the ult advantage going in to Hamilton Southeastern as well.
Oh yeah.
They're about to have 5 ults coming into this.
Yeah, that's
They're about to be able to do spawns as well.
They're just cooking.
They're able to get. They got another pick.
And you see those. What great shots by Bubbles here. That was a dead eye. Look at those quick peeks. I only seen that in Rainbow Six Siege, not even Overwatch. Where's the Shaiko of Overwatch?
There's 4 ults on the board about to come through. Can't be retaliated from with that.
We got the Overlord going in with an ult and the Lucy ult, giving him that extra HP,
able to get one,
making him
able to dive
that Ash.
Huge elimination. They're about to cap the point.
Yes.
2-1.
They're about to take and they take the lead. And they just won. What a comeback.
Hamilton Southeastern with an overtime win.
Let's go.
In
the underdogs are coming on top here. What a game.
In the final seconds of the game, too.
It was final seconds.
We didn't even notice it because all those ults were getting played in at the end of there. They were able to backcap possibly, I don't know if you're going to call it a C9, but I might be calling it that. They were able to get the C9 on Snider to be able to take that round. 3-0.
3-0. That is insane. For being an underdog, being able to go 3-0, what plays, what strategies?
3-0 against Snider, who had 3-0'd everybody so far.
They had a perfect 3-0 record, and they themselves got 3-0.
They just got clutched on by Hamilton Southeastern with some great plays. I want to highlight there 2 players. They have very similar names.
Yep.
Blow Bubbles,
and
Bubbles.
Yes.
They went crazy during that game. I thought Bubbles' play on the Sombra was unbelievable in that Dorado. Overlord having the great ability to actually work with their DPS and have it just fit so well with their team chemistry and the way that they decided to play the game. I am beat after that.
And plus, Blow Bubbles playing Roadhog. I mean, he's a big boy. He needs to eat. Roadhog needs to eat, and you know what he should eat? He should eat some McDonald's. You know, I think after this in a little bit, I think I am myself gonna go get some McDonald's.
You're gonna go get some McDonald's, and along with McDonald's, I just want to go ahead and give a shout out to all of our other sponsors: Army National Guard, Gravity Gaming, Starfall PR, Region Gaming, Esports Center, and Esports Spectrum Industries, as well sponsored by Alienware.
And don't forget about Liga OS, which
powered by Liga OS.
As an esports player myself, it takes a little bit off me to be able to see all the stats of the other teams that I'm going to be facing. And shout out to the National Guard. They let me try on one of their vests. That thing is heavy. The vest that they wear. I mean, I'm a scrawny kid. I mean, that vest is pretty heavy.
The Indiana Esports Network. Thank you for them allowing us to have that fantastic game.
Come out here.
It was awesome.
Just connect as friends.
It has. It's been great to meet you. I've been Brady Hill, Mukbog.
I've been Anthony Wyatt as Zilakami.
And thank you for having the experience of watching this game with us. And congratulations to Hamilton Southeastern.
What games by Hamilton Southeastern?
What games?
It was an honor being able to commentate this.